Hello guys, this is Alex from Hero Hustle with the following hero review. This time is Aislinn. This was my favorite hero when I was a kid, and since Necropolis is my favorite faction, you can imagine the feelings I have reviewing this particular hero. However, as always, let's start unarming her, disarming her, and see how it goes at level 24 in the middle of third month. Pretty low stats here, by the way. The map was not very rich, and you see I didn't explore it as it should be. This was because of my opponent. He came into my lands. He was coming constantly, so here we are. However, aside from that, you see pretty balanced stats here I have. Of course, it depends on the map, as I just said, but most of the necromancers are that, I would say, balanced in late game. But this is not the case. This is not from day one, especially the necromancers. They, in the first few levels, I would say, they learn more power and knowledge. Of course, this is not a fighting hero. It's a sorcerer, and not only that, but this particular hero starts with Meteor Shower, which is, by my opinion, of course, the best starting, from all other magic heroes that specialize in some spell. This one is the best, the same as Deemer. And I even prefer Meteor Shower way more than Chain Lightning, because if you know me, I'm not that in air magic. And if you're new to the channel, please read down in the description and you'll find out why I don't like air magic in my games. However, we are here to talk about Aislinn. She starts with, of course, necromancy and wisdom. So you cannot have one without each other with this hero. She's an undead, so of course necromancy is here. And because of the specialty, she starts with Meteor Shower, of course, from day one. And wisdom, yeah. What is unusual with this hero? You see armor and offense. That's pretty rare for necromancers, and getting those two in a single game, it's quite impressive, I would say. You can see that I was offered armor, let's say, in the first few level ups, which is amazing. I didn't expect that, but I would say that I only miss, for this build here, it's just perfect. Don't forget that every Necropolis hero desperately needs logistics. I've mentioned this before in my previous Necropolis heroes reviews. This is probably the slowest faction ever, and early game it's not easy. It's challenging to cover the map because your most units, the units you have in the beginning are too slow. Starting with zombies, with skellies, with even the these flying witches, I call them, but they are rights. Anyway, getting logistics and especially pathfinding is really beneficial with this hero. And by the way, take a look. It's only 2,400 movement points. Even I have the dragons and expert logistics. So this is very few. So that's why I'm so happy with this particular build here. I wouldn't change any of those. Probably pathfinding, I would switch with sorcery in this game, because this is a sorcerer. Yeah, it's a necromancer, but Take a look at the specialty. So it perfectly fits with sorcery. And if I had here sorcery instead of pathfinding, I would say 100% this is the perfect build for this very hero, because you have movement, you have mana, you have sorcery. Of course, earth magic is, I will not even mention it, how good and important it is in this hero. But armor and offense are just pure bonus. So this game, this build is just almost the best for me and for this hero. But don't be fooled, this is not every game. So I'm very happy if in a game with Aislinn I learn offense at least, or armorer, but keeping those two in the same build is just amazing. What else? Starting with Aislinn is very easy when you rely on Meteor Shower, but you have to know that this is not something you can cast every single battle from in the first week or first 2 weeks, because it costs mana. And no matter this is a Necromancer, not a Dread Knight, you don't have that much knowledge in the beginning. Of course, if you are lucky enough to find buildings like this that gives knowledge, yeah, you can just cast Meteor Shower every single battle if you wish. However, pay more attention and use it wisely. By the way, take a look at how it looks like at level 24th. You may pause the video and read all this. I'm not doing it right now because it's reachable, it's easy to see it. So let's move forward. What else to be said here? You must, this is by my opinion, but let me tell you something. If there is a hero I played the most, this is Aislinn. As I previously said, as a kid, I was playing mostly Necropolis and mostly with Aislinn. I didn't respect the might heroes, the Dread Knights, when I was a kid. Actually, this was my second favorite Necropolis hero here. Vidumina or Vidomina, I don't know where is the punctuation. Because of her specialty, then I realized, I was a kid, I was stupid. I was not thinking that deep in the game. So most of the games I was playing Aislinn, and as I was saying, with such huge experience with that hero, I would say that if you cannot achieve strong, high power points and sorcery, you might be losing the game, because this is not a reliable hero when it comes to fighting. You must be casting spells, and you must be doing it really well. You have to have a lot of mana and powerful spells, otherwise you're doomed. I would say this is not a hero that you can play random templates just as we play here in big maps, huge maps, long time development. Like, for me, a long game is an XL map plus underground, of course, default template, and reaching 4th month, it's too much. Actually, in our games, in PvPs I play, we end the game around here, the 3rd month or the beginning of 4th month maximum. So in such big maps, in the long term, you must be an awesome sorcerer. In this very game, this is not the case. Even with my artifacts here, this is too weak. This is too weak. My opponent here is killing me. Later on the game, this was just a load I could find, so I can make this review. So new players, pay attention. Don't rely just on Meteor Shower that will win your game. You must earn it. So this is it. I'm just now remembering how many games I played with this hero. I cannot count that. However, let me know what you think. Let me know if you played with this hero as a main. What was the feeling? What did you achieve? And as always, please share this in the comments. Let's make a discussion, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.